Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to this day 2 training, everyone. Congratulations on sticking around to learn the secrets of the 6 steps to 6-figure. Elegantly simple and exciting business of life of a queen. And yesterday we touched on the exact step that successful people take to arrive to this delightful feeling of beautiful synchronicities, cooperative people, and circumstances that help you land the big money in the bank. I mentioned that you really need to be willing to challenge some myths. Some myths that you may have heard from gurus out there, that you need to sell every day, that you need to have a funnel, that you need to invest in Facebook ads, that you need to be active on social media every day, or even better, twice a day. While what you really need to do is you need to step up and you need to be a little bit rebellious about yourself to protect the most potent and the most creative part of you, which is your energy, your vibration, your essence. So those of you who feel trapped in your everyday activity, who may be frustrated with how things work for them, or who move forward by feel a little bit anxious that they could move forward faster simply. You would absolutely love this practice that I'm going to share today. So I would like, before we will dive into the next level empowerment practice, I would just quickly recap for you the 6 steps very shortly, so you have a nice and soft landing. All right. I have some notes here, so I will help myself with them. So the shift number 1, or the step number 1 that I was sharing yesterday was remember that this is an inner game. This is nothing which is happening externally. You need really to understand on the very intimate level where your power is coming from and what is stopping you, what is keeping you stuck. Most of my clients that I work with need to fight or conquer the beliefs of being not worthy, of not deserving things, of being overwhelmed, and thinking that some things needs to happen for you in a certain order so that you can reach the specific level. Like you absolutely need first to build the funnel and support it with Facebook ads so you can arrive to the 6 figures, for instance. This is not the way. So you need to remember that you need to find exactly and learn how to break free from this sabotaging behaviors or beliefs. They are keeping you uncreative. It's not the external, circumstance. This is you, and this is your mind. How to do it? I'm going to share it today. So stay tuned, and I will share it in a minute. Maybe before I will move to step 2, I want to tell you a little bit of a story that remind me this feeling of trap and being like tight with a rope or something. Some of you know that I am a winter girl. I love snow. I know really winter, and I ski every day. Not every day, Jesus, every year. So I was quite, I think, 6 or 7 years old when I started to ski, and my parents got me a teacher. Um, they started to teach me this, old school, like Christiania way of skiing, where you have to do this very elegant movement. Your posture needs to be like very, very stiff. And actually, you need skiing pose. And every teacher that I was getting was paying attention to my pose and to the poles, to the sticks, skiing sticks, if you like. And I hated these sticks. I was never great at sticks. Like my body really felt that this is something that I don't need. But I was following the rules, and with time, I started really to ski pretty nicely, very elegantly. At some point, I even had a boyfriend who was ski instructor. So obviously, he shaped my style even better. But you know what? I was good at that, but I didn't have fun. And for me, maybe it wasn't like a chore, but it was, yeah, it was something that I couldn't be professional probably on that. It wasn't fun. It wasn't this spark. So at some point when I met now my husband, then my boyfriend, our first skiing holidays started with this observation that actually he doesn't have any sticks, any poles. So I look at him quite suspiciously and asking, why don't you have any poles? And he said, I don't need them, and neither do you. And after training, after years of conditioning, and putting in my head that you absolutely need a pole to make a turn or to keep your balance when you need it, I disbelieve that declaration. So we started to discuss, and he said, you know what? Just leave them for a moment. Try once, and you will see. You can always return for them, and you can pick them up if you really, really believe that you need them. So I did. I did that. I was open enough to try it. So that for me, it was like a leap of faith. I tried. And you know what? The feeling going down the slope without this, like a stiff feeling that you need to have, the mark of your pole, was amazing, because I could spread my wings, my arms, and I could really use my full body balance with all my body parts. It really felt like flying. So obviously, I didn't get back into using the poles. Ever since, I'm using just my arms to keep my balance, my legs and the rest of the body. And this is the complete experience for me. It works. And all of a sudden, the skiing became such a fun and such like a freeing experience that I know that I just elevated myself and my skiing abilities on a completely new level. And this is what is happening once you are taking these 6 steps to 6 figures. With every step or every shift, you are putting yourself a little bit higher, even though some of the steps maybe feel like they are weird and you don't fully understand what is the role there. But just, take this leap of faith and try and see it for yourself. You can always return, and you can come back if you want. But this is like stepping into the elevator, into the lift. You are going up and you are going very fast. So get ready for the movement. And speaking about getting ready, step number 2 or shift number 2 was about being ready. Know that you are never ready. And even if you feel like, well, I still need some time to be ready, this might be the pattern of waiting. This might be the pattern of delaying. This might be a fear that it won't work, or it won't bring you the result to your liking or to your expectation. And the trick here is to jump. What is happening is that the universe is giving us the shortcuts. Once we are on our, entrepreneurial journey, on our self-development journey, we receive the kind of a fast-track tickets. They are like signs from the universe, and you know them when it happens. All of a sudden, the right people, the right circumstances, the right practices stand on your way. And your only job is to decide whether you would like to hop on that fast track. So I know that for some of you, this training feels like the missing element. And it happened to me as well. I found my teachers or my gurus or the books that just opened my eyes at the moment when I needed them. Our job is to notice these signs and decide. So step number 3 is, for the fastest movement, you really need a guide. I mentioned that what is happening, we are hopping onto the elevator, and the elevator is moving really quickly. You can use the metaphor of also hopping on the raft on the river. And the river, sometimes it's very peaceful and sometimes it's very narrow, but sometimes it's this, quite wide and dangerous, and there are movements, and the raft is experiencing lots of bumps and splashes. And you need really somebody who is experienced, who had pulled this raft several times down the river, and he knows that there is absolutely nothing to be afraid of, he or she. This is the beauty of like using someone who is who have done it, basically. So after the experience, you just remember, yeah, there was a beautiful splash of water, and maybe we have a couple of bumps, but all in all, it was fun. But at the moment when it is happening, you need someone who will be holding your hand. Because at the moment when it is happening, you might be a little scared. You also need, for the fastest, absolutely fastest movement, you need few peers, a small group, not a large group, because in a large group you could be lost. But the small group of peers that are going, who are sitting on the same raft, basically, or on their rafts, and together you are going down the river. So you observe, they are your evidence that the transformation is possible, the transformation is not that complicated, and that it is happening for the people, and that everybody is transforming in their own way. So this is, it doesn't have to be hard, really, you see. The step number 4, or the shift number 4, is about understanding that it doesn't have to be hard, but you need to have a know-how. So over the course of your life, you have been gathering different pieces of your puzzle. And probably recently, the elements or the pieces of this puzzle landing on your lap more quickly than before. So you sense this acceleration which is happening, but you don't know, you don't have the full picture where the elements should go so that you can click the puzzle in the most efficient way. So basically you need to know how, you need a know-how to use your fast track in the most efficient way. I hope it makes sense, guys. Step number 5 is about choices. You remember my little story about the virtues, like I have to be patient, I have to be humble, and I have to learn that I'm always the last one. This is about the shifting, that you are not only getting the fast track, but you are getting the priority pass. You are giving yourself permission to use your priority pass. This is very potent shift. The minute you start operating from this realm, is changing a lot. So you basically say, no more waiting, no more being the last one, no more refraining from taking the right choice, because every choice is bringing you closer, even if the choice is uncomfortable and even when you feel that you're not ready. And step number 6 is bringing you to your purpose. If your goal is purely to make money through the business that you are running, then you may really experience this feeling of being trapped, of chasing the money or trying to make things happen so that your bank account is filled in. You may feel the uncomfortable feeling like there is a line of checks to be paid, and you are waiting for the money. This, like chasing for the money, is creating something which is quite dangerous, but totally reversible, which is reality loop. When you chase for the money and you believe that your business is supposed to create money, and that's your sole goal or primary goal, then you have like this tunnel vision. You focused only on that. And where your focus is there, then the universe goes, the universe is proposing or suggesting more of that. And that is creating your reality loop. You have to get out of this reality loop by asking yourself, really, what is it that you want to create in your business? What kind of impact you'd like to create? Like, the minute I understood that for me, it's not about creating money, but about serving and helping women out there who exactly feel trapped in this everyday business building, that I want to guide them out of their fears and self-doubts, then everything really changed. So ask yourself, what do you want to achieve in your business? How do you want to serve? What you can give to your people? I think that when you are on purpose, you really experience the unlimited growth. You experience this inflow of high-end clients. The prices that you charge bring smile to your lips. You experience this delightful synchronicities that happen to you every day. And you create really the life beyond your expectations. And then the money has no choice. The money has to, what's the word for that? Not mix, land or match. Yes, matching. The money has to match your vibration level. Money has to match your energy. This is the law. This is the law of attraction, right? So how can you do it? How can you get into this this new paradigm? And you see, it's not difficult, really. Yet many people never get there. They stay in the struggle. They stay in the frustration, asking themselves why on earth they cannot create the breakthrough in their business, and what they should do or learn more to crack this bloody six-figure code. So metaphorically, what you need to do, you need to grow yourself a pair of wings. A pair of wings which will be large enough and strong enough to move you from your old paradigm to the new paradigm. And you remember that in the old paradigm, you're living in the sort of external validation world where you need confirmation of people out there to take a step. You need permission, external permission to do something. In the new paradigm, you are living in the internal permission. I mean, you don't give a damn about what people think about you. You have this queen confidence, and you do whatever you feel like you should be doing, whatever inspires you, whatever gives you this delightful feeling of being on purpose, serving your people, and being at your best. Simply, it's a pure joy of creation. So to move from this old paradigm with struggle, with feeling of powerless, with feeling of stuck or doubting yourself, to the new paradigm where you have this beautiful peace of mind, excitement about every day, and ease of acting, then you need a bridge. You need a bridge, and you need the evidence that every step that you are taking is bringing you in the right direction. So the next level empowerment practice, this is the process that every client that I'm working with is going through. And I do it using my delight method. The delight method is all about this consistent and lasting alignment with your purpose and with your inner being, with your essence. It's about creating, as a first step, the feeling of relief, the feeling of detachment from having to create the outcome. It's about empowerment, that your every decision and your every choice is bringing you really closer to your desire. It's about also the understanding the contrast that you are experiencing. understanding the power of this contrast and the silver lining behind it. So my people learn really where their power is coming from and where their shadow lives. This is the training that allows you to get very intimate and discover, for instance, your archetypes. It's absolutely beautiful sense of power once you know your archetypes. For instance, I am by archetype an alchemist, and an alchemist is motivated by the change, by the transformation. There are other archetypes which are motivated by power, for instance, or by love. What is happening, and that's absolutely beautiful. Me as an alchemist, and you know, alchemist is turning lead into gold. I happen to attract either alchemists or rulers, so people who are motivated by power. Queen, an archetype of a queen as a ruler, for instance. I have it as well. And everybody has several different archetypes. So I teach, or I show you what kind of archetypes are governing your inner being, and I show you how you can actually utilize the power of your signature archetype to be more efficient in your business, in your communication, to use secret words or secret expressions that resonate with your archetype partners. It's a fascinating story. We set up, apart from that, we set up the strategic framework, which is really elevating the high level, emotionally and energetically aligned offers, so that you can sell your offers to the high-end clients. So the low-end prices and selling yourself cheap is no more your reality. It's my clients learn how to choose the highest traction to up-level their market expertise. And this gets them money into the bank. They learn really how to determine their point of attraction, the possible energy blocks, the reality loops, how to get out from reality loops. And they also learn, or actually I detect whether they have any split energy. And the split energy is really creating the reality loops. And this is something that keeps you stuck, where you create more of the same. You have the feeling like you are not moving forward, or you are moving very, very slowly. And you have this feeling of being trapped. So if you would like to create the foundation for 2022, and you would like to experience this energy carrying ease and joy, then there is an amazing opportunity. As I have decided to facilitate my most advanced activation for women who really want to step into their power, women who would like to make an impact and create this ripple effect, saying no more. They want to welcome not only the 6 figures into the bank, but they would like to welcome this delightful queen style lifestyle, amazing relationships, and a beautiful health. Health, in Polish, we would say health of a horse. But also we do it with grace, we do it confidently, and we do it with a sense of trust. So I'm sharing this with you guys because I am opening the door to my Golden Wings Elite Academy. I told you that you would need to grow yourself a pair of strong wings, and the Golden Wings Elite Mastermind is this pair of wings for you. This is for women who would like to unlock the deliciously exciting lifestyle, business relationships, and unlimited creation. So if you would like to discover this six-figure in the bank and peace of mind, then let's chat. Even if you feel like maybe it's a little bit too early for you, or maybe that you don't have money in the bank to invest in the coaching, because to tell you the truth, this happened to me. I have invested right now in 3 mastermind experiences, and every time I didn't have money in the bank for that. And yet I made this happen. And yet every experience was like stepping on the springboard. When the minute I put my feet on, it was like, whee, jumping into the air. And I had to prepare for the landing. I am a former, gymnast, so I know how to elegantly and gracefully land on my legs. So if you resonate with that, then let's hop on the call and let's chat how you can infuse this peace of mind into your business, into your life, and create consistent and lasting aligned business for you and for your family. I'm going to give you the link to the mastermind enrollment page, but also to the chatting possibility. And if you have any questions related to what I was talking about, either the program or the 6 steps to the 6-figure, or the process that I was sharing today, ask the question, and I will be facilitating tomorrow a Q&A where I will be answering all the questions you might have. So ask me absolutely anything. Don't be shy. Don't wait. Yeah, let's do it. Tomorrow, we are meeting for delightful Q&A, and let's make this happen. Let's rock and roll. Thanks a lot, guys, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye now.